She's worked the register for 3 years, and this is the first Tuesday the morning trucks just don't come. No delivery, no call, just a dispatcher somewhere who stopped answering, and a grid that died 2 days ago. She looks down the aisles and does the math nobody shopping in them has done yet. This store feeds 11,000 people. What's on these shelves lasts them 3 days, maybe 4. There's an old saying she's about to watch come true. Every civilization is only 9 meals from anarchy. 9 missed meals, 3 days. This is how a modern city starves, seen from behind the register. Here's what nobody sees while it works. A city doesn't store food, it streams it. Just-in-time logistics means the warehouse is the highway. The stockroom is a truck somewhere on the interstate. Her store gets 3 trucks a day, every day. The bread she sells at noon was dough in another state yesterday. When the grid died, the fuel pumps died. When the pumps died, the trucks stopped. The math started that second. It's happened before in slow motion. One port strike, one bad winter, and shelves in a rich country went bare in days. The average home holds 4 days of food, not because people are foolish, because the system never blinked before. Day 1, the store is calm. People buy candles and beer and joke about camping. The shelves shrug it off. Day 2, the first man buys 12 cases of water at once, and she watches everyone in line recalculate. Panic doesn't start with sirens. It starts with arithmetic done silently in a checkout line. By that afternoon, her line reaches the back wall, and the store manager locks the doors behind each group. Day 3, the trucks are still missing, and a city discovers that money doesn't spend where there's nothing to buy. 9 meals in, the polite fiction ends. She stops counting change and starts watching hands. What Empties first tells you everything about how unprepared a city really is. Bread, milk, eggs vanish in hours. Comfort food, not survival food. People shop for the storm they know. The bottled water goes next, then every battery in the building, then the canned meat. But here's what's still sitting there on day 3, and it's the part worth remembering. 50 pounds of rice, dried beans, oats, flour, salt, cooking oil, the cheapest calories in the building, untouched. A cart of that under $40 feeds a family for a month. The TV dinners people fought over feed it for a week. She fills her own basket on her break. Rice, oil, salt, the dented cans nobody wants, quietly, twice. Nobody looks twice at the boring basket. The man with the last case of steaks gets followed into the parking lot. Lesson 1 from behind the register. In a food panic, glamour is a target and boring is a shield. Baby formula is the first true flashpoint. Nobody queues politely for their child's only food. Salt and sugar, the 2 oldest preservatives on earth, sit at $1 a pound until the old-timers quietly clear them out. Day 4, the store doesn't open. There's nothing left to sell but greeting cards and motor oil. Day 5, the city's kitchens go quiet one by one, and hunger starts doing psychology. A missed meal is a mood. 3 missed meals is a headache and a short temper. 9 missed meals is a different person. Ask any parent who's heard a child cry from hunger what they'd be willing to do. That's the arithmetic behind the old saying, not the food running out, the person you become when it does. The knocking starts on day 6, polite at first, do you have anything to spare? She answers the first knock with a cup of rice at the door, never inside, kindness with a threshold. And she never cooks with the window open. The smell of one hot meal travels a whole hungry block. Her pantry stays behind a closed bedroom door. What visitors can't see, they can't mention to anyone else. The neighbors who displayed their full cupboards on day 2 are the ones explaining empty ones on day 8. By day 7, a new economy is born on stairwells and street corners. Its currency isn't gold. It's coffee, cigarettes, batteries, candy, for children who have stopped asking why dinner is small. She trades a jar of instant coffee for a dozen eggs from the man with the balcony chickens, and both walk away rich. Day 8, the first stores are opened by force, and everyone pretends not to know who did it. Meanwhile, in 100 quiet kitchens across the same city, Day 8 tastes exactly like Day 1. The people eating tonight didn't buy a bunker, they bought doubles. That's the entire method. Copy canning every shop one extra of what you already eat, 2 cans of soup instead of 1, forever. $5 a week becomes a month of meals within a year, made of food you actually like. Calories beat cuisine: rice, beans, oats, oil, salt, sugar, and the canned things your family already eats. First in, first out, new cans to the back, old to the front, and nothing in the pantry ever expires unnoticed. Water beside it, a liter per person per day, and a way to make more. Food without water is a cruel joke. And a camp stove with spare gas, because a can you can't heat is dinner you can't eat when the grid is down. You don't need the astronaut food. Freeze-dried buckets cost 10 times what the same calories cost in rice and cans. Spices matter more than anyone thinks. Sameness kills appetite, and appetite is morale. And one shelf of comfort: chocolate, honey, the good tea. On day 8, morale is a survival category. None of it looks like fear. It looks like a slightly deeper cupboard, and it buys the one thing money can't: time. Time to think, time to stay home while the streets are loud, time to let Day 9 happen to someone else. Day 9, the city she served for 3 years, is a different animal, and she watches it from a full kitchen. 9 meals, that was the whole distance between order and everything else. It always was. The trucks will come back eventually. They usually do, but the people who lived through the gap won't forget it. And the ones who ate every day didn't outsmart anyone. They just bought 2 cans instead of 1 for a year. So count your own kitchen tonight. Divide by 3 meals by the people you feed. That number is your distance from Day 9. Then buy the boring doubles: rice and oil and the soup your kids already like, $5 at a time. If this made you open your pantry and count, subscribe. The next one might be the gap you close in time.